I remember that Sabbath morning almost like yesterday. It was a day I knew I would finally have to stand in front of the congregation and tell them that I needed their help. More specifically, that I needed their money. The truth was, if we were going to build the church we so desperately needed and had been hoping for all these years, it was going to take us digging a little deeper into our pocketbooks and our wallets. I woke up early that morning absolutely terrified because I had never done anything like that before. I quietly got down on my knees and pleaded with God, wishing there was some other way. You see, I didn't mind being involved in the building of a new church, but when it came to fundraising, that was the one area I wanted absolutely nothing to do with. And until that morning, I had been very successful in avoiding it altogether. You see, deep in my heart, I was afraid that I couldn't do it, or that if I tried, I would quickly discover that I wasn't any good at it. I was even more afraid of how my congregation would respond, and all I could imagine was them looking back at me with blank stares from the pews instead of responding with a financial contribution. After praying, I got dressed and made my way to church. The morning service seemed to move unusually fast, and before I knew it, it was time for me to make an appeal to begin the project. Although I was filled with doubt and uncertainty, the Lord managed to quiet my anxious heart and gave me the words to say, as well as an appearance of extreme confidence. Before I knew it, in about 30 minutes or so, we reached our goal of $33,000, and instantly the church erupted in praises and thanksgiving to God. Everyone gave that day, even a little 7-year-old girl who placed a nickel in the offering plate. As I sat down in my seat, I prayed silently, thanking God for using me in spite of myself, but more importantly, for moving on the hearts of the people to give. That day I learned an important lesson about fundraising, that God is the one who moves a person to give, and we give only in response to Him. The $33,000 were just the catalyst for our fundraising campaign. We knew for sure that God was with us and that He was able to abundantly provide for His people. And so we used the momentum from that day to carry us forward until we reached our goal 2 years later. And today we're worshiping in our new church home. To God be the glory. Fundraising, it works.